Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. So here we're going to speak about al-makhfudat min al-asma, the nouns that are makhfud. So first and foremost, you need to understand that makhfud and majrurun mean the same exact thing. Makhfudun and majrurun mean the same exact thing. In Arabic grammar, there are two different schools, and I have a video on my YouTube channel. I explain this for those who are interested. One school of grammar says makhfud, and the other school of grammar says majrurun. But both of these terms mean the same exact thing. It's just two different ways to refer to the same exact concept. Okay, so we can say al-majrurat or we can say al-makhfudat. Both mean the same thing. If you want to understand this division in a greater sense, I recommend you go watch my video about the two different schools of grammar in the Arabic language. So, al-makhfudat or al-majrurat min al-asma from the nouns are as follows. We have the nouns that are makhfud or majrurun بالحرف because of a harf, the harf being the harf jar. في المسجد, al-masjidi is majrurun. Why? Because of the harf jar fi. Then we also have al-makhfudat or al-majrurat, those nouns that are majrurun because of al-idafa, which is the construction where you have a mudaf and a mudaf ilayhi. The mudaf ilayhi is always going to be majrurun. Then we have al-makhfud or al-majrur بالتبعية, those nouns that are going to be majrurun or makhfudud because they're one of the tawabi'. So a badal or a na'at or a tawkid or a ma'atufun alayh. Those four. If one of them comes as a tawabi', then of course, and if the noun that comes before it is majrurun, it's also going to be majrurun. So fil masjid al-jamili, al-jamili is a tabi', it's a na'at. So it's going to follow the i'rab of the word masjid. So because masjid is majrurun, it's also going to be majrurun. So in reality, the nouns that are really majrurun by themselves is those that are makhfud bil harf and al-idafa, the mudaf ilayh yani. This one is just an extra, just like for all these ones here, we can also add an extra tawabi' to make it 13 nouns, extra tawabi' to make it 8 different types of nouns, and then 3 for this one. But in reality, the nouns that are majrurun or makhfudun, either or mean the same thing, is really al-mudaf ilayh, and the ism is majrurun because of harf jar. So one of these two here. Okay? So what are the huruf al-jar? So al-makhfud bil harf, the word that is majrurun or makhfudun because of a harf, is the word that is majrurun because of a harf jar. And the huruf al-jar are prepositions. Okay, and there are 20 different types of huruf al-jar. سميت بذلك لأنها, and these huruf, these particles are called huruf al-jar because تجر ما بعدها, it makes what comes after it majrurun. It makes the noun that comes after it majrurun. Ibn Malik, he mentions in Alfiyya, وهاك حروف الجر هي من إلى وحتى خال حاشا عاد في عن على منذ رب اللام كي واو تا والكاف والباء والعل ومتى. So he mentions more than what's mentioned in Al-Ajrumiyyah, وبحروف خفضها من إلى وعن وفي رب وعلى واللام والكاف منذ وعلى حتى. In Ajrumiyyah, he mentions a bit less than these, but these are all of them in totality. There are 20 in total. Okay. Now I'm not going to go over the meaning of each and every single one of them, but we can categorize all these different 20 into 4 different groups. So أقسامها, it's different categories. You have أدوات استثناء. أدوات استثناء are elements of creating of استثناء. We covered these 3, خلا عادة حاشا, and all of these they mean except. قام القوم خلا جعفر. قام القوم, the people stood. خلا, except جعفر. But they're going to make the noun that comes after, like جعفر in the sentence مجرور. But in terms of their meaning, they mean except. Then another group is ما يجر الاسم الظاهر والضمير, are those حروف الجر, those particles, those prepositions that are going to both be able to make the ism ظاهر, like Muhammad, Bayt, majrurun, and they can also be used with pronouns like min, who or ka or ki, or so on and so forth. So I can say, for example, min Muhammadin, ism ظاهر, minhu, from him, ضمير, minka, minki, minkum, and the same goes for all these other ones here. On the other hand, you have those that ما يجر الاسم الظاهر فقط. You have those حروف الجر that only are able to be used with an ism that's ظاهر. So ism like Muhammad, Bayt, but they can't be used with pronouns. And these are حتى, الواو, كاف, منذ, رب, and ta. These ones here, they can only be used for ism that's ظاهر. They can't be used with pronouns. Then finally, the last one is K. K is a very special حرف جر that يجر المصدر مؤول, that is going to make what's called al-masdar al-mu'awwal majrurun. So K, is a حرجة that's only going to make what's called المصدر المؤول مجرور. So I'll say, for example, جئت كي أتعلم. أتعلم is a مصدر مؤول and it's في محل جر because of K. This is not something we covered in details in this explanation of Al-Ajrumiyyah, but later on, inshallah, as you progress in your studies of Nahu, this will make sense. And with that, we've covered all the 20 types of huruf al-jar in a very brief sense without going into details concerning their meanings, because that would take too much time.